love it! Bunny, and welcome to new studio vlog. It feels like it's been quite a while since we guys talked like this. I have this really weird rotation at the moment where we do like one studio vlog, one art video, and then one convention or event vlog because I still have so much content left. And then on top of that, there was also the holiday season and I was sick. I'm really happy I'm back right now. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had an insanely great start into the new year. I want to start this studio vlog off with a little bit of a recap of my December because I did film a little bit of content and I did a few things that I still think is worth mentioning. So that's what we are going to do today. So yeah, first things first, I actually want to talk about something that's like not work specific. I actually got my nose fixed in late November, early December, I think. I actually was never able to breathe properly through my nose, like at least not through both nostrils at the same time. So it's not like I got a cosmetic surgery. The process, as you can see in the clip, I look pretty done. The process itself doesn't take very long and I'm very happy with the outcome, but the recovery time is quite insane. Takes like around 4 weeks, and 2 weeks of those 4 weeks I was sick. Like I felt like I was dying. And since we are on the topic of talking about private things, I think you guys should check out my new YouTube channel because I feel like sometimes I want to talk about stuff that is not necessarily business related, just like with my nose. And this will all be posted to a new channel, which is called A Bunny of Work. If you want to check it out, it's linked in the description below. So maybe I can link it here. I don't know. It's linked somewhere. This is more of a chill channel where I do like behind the scenes stuff, just like for me, myself, and I. It's a little bit of self-care or just talking. I will only be posting whenever I feel like it, so don't expect a lot of videos for now. Next up, I wanted to talk about the Flensburg Campus Con Winter Market, which I actually went to in December. I already attended last year and then also for their proper event this year. I attended myself with a booth, but this time around I sadly didn't manage to get in because I forgot about the application process, or whenever it opened, I didn't see it, and when I did, it was already filled up. So I have a few clips for you here. I put on some makeup and we're going to check out the CampusCon Winter Market now. This year I kind of missed out on the application process. I kind of forgot about it, or like I overlooked it. I don't know. And by the time I noticed, it was already full in the artist alley. I'm just here as a visitor today, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad about it because the whole surgery I have for my nose, I'm still not doing good. So it's probably for the best that I'm just here as a visitor. It looks insanely empty today, but also it's probably too cold to be outside, so I get it. Try to sneak up on people now. I found shelter behind the booth of a small arts. They are a fellow small business. Torben, sag hallo.
Hallo.
Super. They sell a lot of cute pins and t-shirts.
Hallo Oma, ich bin im Fernsehen.
And I'm gonna show you the booth from the front one more time in a second. I have been tabling at their booth neighbor, I think twice now before. It's always great to have them nearby. I'm gonna also take a look around the artist alley a little bit more, but it's obviously not that big of a convention. It's just a small market, but we can see what other artists are here. It was a super cozy day. It was very small in comparison to their summer event, but that's also just because it was super cold. And it was probably also as I mentioned in the videos, for the best that I didn't attend as an artist or with my booth just because my nose was still not doing well at that time. In December, I also had my BunBun Christmas party, which I already held last year, which is just a company Christmas event where I invite all of my employees and say thank you for helping me every year and helping to make all of this work, because without you, I would be dead. Well, maybe not dead, but the business would have been dead a long time ago. I'm very grateful that I have so many people supporting me, not only behind the scenes, but also obviously my customers. But I can't invite all of you. And then I also, the week later, went with one of my employees, Minu, and also Nina to a Christmas market in Lübeck, which was so magical. I don't know why. This felt really nice to me. I don't get to go outside and do something with friends that often, just because nobody lives near me anymore. I always need to drive at least 2 hours. And that was also a 2 hours drive. And also look at all the pretty lights. It's just, it was an amazing time. Then also December, I actually had my DTF printer arrive from Xtool. So Xtool is a company that makes laser cutters and also printers, and they reached out to me for a sponsorship, which I'm very grateful about. I had to think about it a little bit because I wasn't sure if there was a product that I would realistically use, and it seemed very big, and as you will see in a second, it is really, really big. So I needed some time to consider if I wanted to actually take the sponsorship, but I just wanted to show you the process of me getting this insanely big machine into my house, because it was a nightmare. It was so bad. So we were supposed to get a delivery for a DTF printer 3 times already, but they couldn't get up our street because the truck is way too big. Now they are trying again, and I'm so stressed because the DTF printer is like 300 kilos. I have no idea how to get it into the house. There's a truck, and he's trying to get up here backwards, and the poor dude is trying his best. Oh, he's gonna hit the tree. I see it already. Everything arrived. It's so much. Help me. These are the things that I managed to get inside of the house alone. There's still the oven. It weighs 120 kilos with everything. I simply don't know how to get it inside the house. So I know it sounds stupid, but I actually called a moving company. So there's 2 people coming in a second who are gonna help me hopefully get this thing inside, because I don't have any friends living nearby who could help me carrying this. I wish I had some really strong men living nearby. I'm just happy they're gonna help me, because there's no way that this can stay outside. Since it's electronics and stuff like that, I just feel like, because it's so cold at the moment, if this would be standing outside for longer, I just feel like this would get broken or something like that. Hopefully they can get it in. They need to get it up the stairs here, through the hallway, and then down the stairs there. And then while they are at it, I'm gonna ask them if they can do it for this one as well, because I managed to get it inside, but it's also like 35 kilos, and like, it's not even the weight that's the problem, it's the size that makes it really hard to carry it on my own. Yeah, I still need to unwrap this for whatever reason, I don't know. Since the whole hauling it down into the basement was so scary to me, I'm a little bit concerned of unpacking this. It's just too heavy. I'm too scared to work on this myself, but I'm really excited if we can do some content with this in the future, and I actually get to print some cool t-shirts for you and some cool designs. And if you guys have any awesome ideas what we could do, let me know in the comments. Like, I would love to hear you guys' feedback. But yeah, it's still standing here. Then it was actually time for Christmas and New Year's itself. For us this year, it was kind of bad because my son got really sick, and then following my son, I got really sick. I also know from one of my employees, she got really sick over New Year. I feel like everyone was basically dying over Christmas and New Year this year. So our Christmas celebration actually happened like around 3 days later after Christmas. We were so sick that we couldn't even manage to sit down to open Christmas presents. We were just really happy when we were all healthy again. However, before we move on to the next topic, I just wanted to show you one thing that I bought myself for Christmas this year. It felt a little bit overkill, but it's something that I wanted for the past 10 years, maybe 15 years. I got it at a discounted price, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Guys, I'm officially gonna be the coolest kid on the playground. I'm gonna be the coolest girl in art club. I finally bought it. Some of you might already know what this is. It's the 358 colors Copic marker case. I did it. I bought it. Oh my god. I bought it. I definitely want to do a dedicated video about these Copic markers, and I want to show them to you. Hopefully in my next art video, I want to go through all of them and do like swatches. I'm so ready to just work with them. They look so fresh and clean. It's like, And since Copic marker at the end of the day is still my favorite alcohol marker brand, I'm just really happy that I finally got the full range of the colors. And then lastly, I filmed a few clips for you guys because I wanted to show you my new project I have been working on behind the scenes the past couple of months. Oh, by the way, don't get too excited. I don't have the final product here yet, but I wanted to take you through the process because I thought there's probably some people who are into the idea of making their own bags the way I do as a small business, and maybe this can be helpful for you guys. So let's go into that. So this is my new beautiful BunBun design that I have been working on and off for the past 2 months. I have shown some of this on the Discord and also on Instagram, especially because I wasn't sure how I wanted the color to be and also the size. I will also share some inspiration pictures of how I came up with the design. These were the 2 things that I saw online and I was like, wow, I want to make something similar. So after I made the first initial sketch, which is really just a very quick rough sketch to see if I like the vision and the colors, I showed this to my followers both on Instagram and then also on Discord just to get some initial feedback before I show this to my manufacturer. After that, I had a rough idea of what I wanted it to look like, so I made a more clean version of the whole design. I made sure to also include the bunny separately, made sure to include shoulder straps. Later on, I also wrote down more details, what kind of colors I wanted to use, certain lengths, even though I have a few written out. This is not nearly enough. There's so much more measurements that you need to do. And often this also happens together with your manufacturer. If you have a good manufacturer, they will ask you if they need more specific details because sometimes you just forget about it. My manufacturer actually sent me these color swatches for leather designs. As you can see, there is a lot. These are basically the colors I choose from. My manufacturer will then give me feedback on if they currently have them in stock or if they are sold out. And also there is some of these color swatch books that I don't like to work with. I just don't like the quality or the feel of them. So this is how I choose my colors. The last thing that is really important to me before I send everything to my manufacturer is actually functionality. It looks like everything goes rather quick, like the whole drawing process wouldn't take more than maybe 1 or 2 hours, but you use a lot of time to figure out if this is actually something that would be able to function well in the real world as a real product. So, for example, for this design, it was very important to me that I wanted these handles to be attached, but they were supposed to be long enough to already be able to wear over your shoulder. We did add some holes here later, so they are adjustable. And then we have a removable shoulder strap again, just as I do with my BunBun shoulder bags. On top of that, on the back of the bag, we do have an eater bag window that can be opened. People have been asking for an eater bag for a very long time, but I have still had a hard time to figure out a proper design. We made sure to make it really flat. And then on the other side, we have the beautiful BunBun, which is embroidered or plush embroidered, and I'm gonna show you in a second. We also have a BunBun logo out of metal. It did cost quite a bit more, but I think it turned out really beautifully. That's my entire design process. Let's move on. Next up, I want to show you a few pictures from pre-production. At this stage, I'm talking to my manufacturer about making this bag. They ask for a lot of feedback. My manufacturer is amazing. I always forget something, and they are really, really good at making sure that I feel comfortable. And they also give me suggestions. And this doesn't always look like they suggest something that's easiest for them. They suggest something that is the most practical for me and for my customers. And that's something that I really value in my manufacturer. Pre-samples just means they do take leftover leather. So the color is currently not correct, but it helps to figure out the shape and the size, and they can double check with you if you actually like it. I was very happy with it overall. The only thing that I didn't like, as you can see on the back side with the eater back window, it felt a little bit far down, so we decided to put it up a centimeter or two just so it's a little bit more in the middle. Other than that, there was barely any changes to be made. We added the holes to the handle, but other than that, there was not much that needed to be changed. So after the pre-sampling, my manufacturer actually orders the real leather, the leather that I would be using in mass production as well. You can see a few pictures here of them showing off how some of the logos are printed onto the leather, and then also the bag itself. For this bag, we actually made two versions, and it might be a little bit hard to see in the pictures because they are extremely similar. I will first be able to look at them properly when I have them in person, but I decided to not only make a leather bag version but also a canvas bag version. I really wanted to try something else than leather for once, and the plan was for this bag from the get-go to actually be a canvas bag. I do, however, feel that the structure might not be as good if it is made out of canvas, but as you can see, this is what the prototype looks like. I am so extremely happy with how it turned out. As you can see, we also have some different shoulder straps that we made for the bag, and I will hopefully in a future video be able to show you the bag itself. I decided to do some custom printed inner lining again. It is more expensive, but I also think it's totally worth it. The bag has measurements for a laptop bag. That was the main selling point for me. It also has some straps to attach a little water bottle on the inside, and then on the front it has an additional one for iPads or tablets. I lied. I'm a filthy little liar. Let's see if it actually is my bags, because otherwise I put up the camera for nothing. It is my bags. Cool that we actually get to do this in this video. Number one. Number two. One made of canvas and one made of leather. Just from the very first impression, I do believe I like the leather one a little bit more. Oh my god, as you can see, I have a gajillion different types of straps that I ordered with this. These are the bags. We're gonna start out with the canvas bag, since I don't think I like it as much as the leather bag, and I think the leather bag is a little bit cuter. You guys wanna do a peel together? We do have this soft embroidery. Looks super cute. I wanted to test it. I've never done this before, so it looks very nice. I really love the inner lining, the custom inner lining. It's so pretty. Let's see if you actually can see the inside a little bit better like this. Like, look at how spacious this is. That's so cute. I love it. Let me actually try to put it on. You need to remember I'm rather tall. I'm like 5'9", so 175 centimeters. This might look much different than somebody who's smaller. It's a huge bag. Holy shit, that thing is so big. I have it on the smallest setting now, so you can make it a little bit wider if you take these ones a notch down. My god, this is so exciting. Might be too big. So this is the one made out of canvas. BunBun logo in the back and the ETA back window. And if you open it up, you can take this insert out and then you can pin your enamel pins on it. And we try to make this 2 centimeters deep so that you actually have a little bit of space that if you want to put like a plush keychain in here, because some people like to do it. I kind of want people to be able to attach small keychains here as well. Also, you can attach keychains to the zippers because I made sure all the zippers have like these things. For the straps that go with this bag, we have a standard canvas strap. Then we have one with like tiny little bows on it. Then I also made this one. It's embroidered. The face is a little bit too sad. I obviously still have the straps on, but it's really cool and neat. I at least think so. It feels a little bit more customizable again, that you can totally detach these. Like they can get super annoying, so I'm super happy that you can actually detach these. I really wanted to try something else. Like this is why I made a canvas bag as well, because I really wanted to try to once make a product that is not made of leather. But I'm sorry, if you want a non-PU leather bag, go to someone else. Like it's super smooth leather. For the interior, we got the exact same thing. Oh, and also something I didn't tell you guys. They added a secret pocket and you can't even really see it. Okay, listen, I didn't even know they did that. They did it on both sides. So you have some extra room right here. This is the one with the cute little bows on it. Like this would be such a good bag for when you are going traveling at the airport, because I know it's still within the measurement for hand luggage, but trust me, like this thing, it is big. It is really big. This bag will probably be my most expensive one, not gonna lie, if I actually go into production with it. It's multiple straps. You have the red ones that need to go on, 2 of them, plus this one. It's definitely supposed to be a laptop bag. The gaming laptop does fit inside the bag, but it does not fit 100% inside the insert because we have a laptop case insert right here. I'm excited. So right now I'm just considering if I should still make a smaller version of this. Or even considering making this in multiple versions already feels like a lot of cost again, to be honest. And then also I wanted to add a pencil case. Let me quickly show you the other printed strap. And then we obviously have like a very standard leather strap with absolutely nothing on. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions about the bags, let me know. My new bag. And with all of that out of the way, we are finally at a point where we are in January. There's one thing I wanted to do for the longest time. I have some blind bags that I really want to unpack, which I bought in Hong Kong. That's, by the way, the next event vlog that will be uploaded. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Let's get into that. One of them is opened already because I started opening them and then I was like, no, I want to film it. But let's actually have a look inside the first one. These are all skull pandas. I'm obsessed with them. It's this little one. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. And then let me actually show you all the ones that are inside. I really would like the diving in one. This one looks really cool. And I also like the asymmetrical balance one. Like this one's really cute too. And I let you guys see it before I'm looking. So this is the one we got. It is the Bond. How are you gonna put this one upright? Look at this. These ones are often different collections. Image of Reality collection. So that's what they look like. I think I would like the Imagination. That one is really cute. And also the Anti-Gravity one. And I let you guys see it again before I see it. I hope it's not packed this time. Does it look good? No! I'm not even kidding. That's the only one I didn't want. Oh, I'm so unlucky with these blind boxes. Okay, we have 2 more collections. We have the Sound collection and we also have the Warmth collection. Okay, so I really love the disgust. I also like the anger or the trust. Hope for the best. I think I'm gonna try to show you guys again before I see it. This is the one we got. Okay, it's actually pretty. It's the Serenity, I think. Very cute. Can it stand upright? This is what it would look like with the headpiece on. Okay, and we have one last one. Let's hope I get what I actually want. And then you can see again what's inside. I really like the shopping one. I do not want this one. I also really like the wandering one, this one. Let's see what we actually get. And we got, oh my god. I think we got an Enjoy Oneself. I mean, that one's cute. Okay. I also like the collection here because it has like this very glossy finish. It actually looks really nice. And here are all the ones that we've gotten. For this one, I really need to see if there's a base that I overlooked because... And with that, we actually made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my unboxing. I'm so happy we made it into the new year. I hope 2026 is gonna be amazing to you guys and hopefully also to me. Currently the shop is doing a little bit shaky, but I think this is mainly due to it being January. I have a lot of bills that need to be paid for the business. I hope there's gonna be a lot more sales, but that's a standard January thing. I think we're gonna be fine in just a little bit of time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope I see you again for next week's studio vlog. No, not studio vlog. Any other vlog. Okay, bye.